It was a quiet week for teams featured in my Power 10 rankings with the holiday break for many D1 women's college basketball teams around the NCAA. The majority of the top teams did not see action in week 7, but the few who competed won its battles before the 3-day pause. For the first time this season, I only made one major move in my rankings. Let's take a look at this week's Power 10. You guessed it, South Carolina comes in at number 1. The Gamecocks remain unbeaten heading into the holiday break, taking down Stanford in a Final Four rematch. The game looked like it would be in Stanford's favor once again, but Destiny Henderson paced the Gamecocks with an incredible 7-steal performance to help overcome an 18-point deficit. The victory gave South Carolina its 6th win over a ranked opponent, which is half of its wins so far. South Carolina will start SEC play on December 30th against Missouri. Stanford's loss dropped them down 1 spot to number 3 and boosted Louisville up 2 spots to number 2. Louisville did not play in week 7, but earns the number 2 ranking in my Power 10 after going on a remarkable 10-game winning streak with only 1 blemish on its record. So far, the number 3 defense in the nation has secured impressive ranked wins over Michigan, Kentucky, and UConn, while holding its opponents to an average of 48.3 points per game. Its only loss of the season comes from Arizona on opening night. Louisville will start ACC play on December 30th against Boston College, which brings me to Stanford. I considered leaving Stanford at the 2 spot, but Louisville's 10-game winning streak couldn't go unnoticed. Despite its most recent loss, the defending champs have an 8-3 record with ranked wins over Indiana, Maryland, and Tennessee. All of its losses have come from ranked opponents, Texas and South Florida, and now South Carolina. If Stanford can clean up its third quarter woes after having back-to-back performances of cold shooting and turnovers out of the locker room, I believe the Cardinal will retake my number 2 spot moving forward. The Cardinal will start Pac-12 play against Washington on December 31st. The movement caused Indiana to move down 1 to number 4. The Hoosiers are on a 5-game winning streak after stifling Southern Illinois 70-37, which is a season low for Indiana's opponents. Indiana's duo of Mackenzie Holmes and Grace Berger put up 18 points each. One of the Hoosiers' 2 losses come from Stanford, which is why I did not move Indiana above Stanford at the moment. Its other loss comes from NC State. However, its 2 ranked wins are over Kentucky and Ohio State, both being determined by 20-plus points. NC State remains at number 5, and UConn remains at number 6. Both teams did not see action in week 7. Maryland stays at number 7, and the Terps blew past Coppin State 98-52 to close out its non-conference schedule. Katie Benson led with 22 points with 6 massive threes. After being considered day-to-day due to an injury, Diamond Miller also came off the bench and played a career high of 21 minutes and provided double-figure scoring for Maryland. The Terps have been plagued with injury, and through the adversity, they've fallen to NC State, Stanford, and South Carolina. The Terps' only ranked win comes over Baylor. Despite a limited bench, this squad's offense is ranked number 8 in the nation. Maryland will resume Big Ten play against Illinois on December 30th. Arizona stays at number 8, Michigan remains at number 9, and Baylor remains at number 10 to round off my Power 10. That's all for my Power 10 rankings. For more, make sure you follow along on NCAA.com and NCAA Women's Basketball Social.